Jonathan. I'm 35 years old. I grew up with my mother, Vivian Silver, on Kibbutz Be'eri. Well, she was born and raised in Winnipeg to what I guess is a typical Jewish family. The eldest of three is a younger sister and brother. She was always into social justice. When she was 15 in school, a valedictorian speech, she talks to the class on our responsibility as people to make the world a better place, and it was always there. She lived in Winnipeg up until she finished her BA in University of Manitoba, and then she left. From what I understand, she didn't grow up knowing that she'll come to Israel, but she was in touch with her Jewishness and with the concept of Israel. It just became clear to her when she was here that this is where she's going to spend her life. We had a very special relationship. She was a very significant part of my life. We talked a lot. Not always in terms of quantity. I could go pretty long without calling. But our conversations were always deep and intimate and combined between intellect and politics and theory, and also life experiences and my feelings and thoughts. She was a very strong member of the community, but at the same time she was always an alien. The cultural differences of politeness, of formalities, language, accent, also because of politics. She came in with a strong feminist outlook, and the kibbutz, there was this duality of, in one sense, was egalitarian community, but women, they worked in the education system. And Vivian went to work outside of the kibbutz when it was not customary. So she broke molds in the kibbutz. I think she was always appreciated, but not always accepted. In 1998, she became the CEO of the Negev Institute for Strategies of Peace and Development, facilitating projects in Gaza and in the West Bank, working formally with the Bedouin community. She had very close friendships in the kibbutz, and she also had close friends, Bedouins and Palestinians. She was like identity blind. She was friends with people, not with identities. On the 7th, we woke up into hell. And at some point, it was clear that it's a massacre and a pogrom. She sat in her hiding place and typed a lot. She was corresponding with so many people. Her Hebrew was perfect. Near the end, we were talking on the phone, and I heard the gunshots outside of her window. And I said, "They're shooting outside your window." I said, "Yeah." So what's the protocol? Do you want to keep talking, or should we say goodbye? So I want to tell you, you had a full life, and I love you. And she said, "Yeah, it's true." She wrote me up until the point that they were inside the house. She wrote me, "They're inside the house now." And we said, "I'm with you," said, "I feel you," and that was her last message to me. There was helplessness. Felt very helpless. Her life mission was to prevent that from happening, and it's more clear now that we need to prevent these kind of things from happening.